Club alumni, if you would make your way to the stage now. Let's get the house lights up. Let's give a warm welcome to our alumni on stage. We make a conscious effort trying to reach out to our alums. If you are new to this area, coming back to seeing us at PMO, we invite you to come back to Bailey Hall. We are going to be celebrating our 1-year anniversary this June, and we would love for you to come by and check out our beautiful building. It has all kinds of historical memorabilia and pictures and artifacts and all about the history of PMO. There's a large section of Glee Club memorabilia there as well. A great history of our organization. And it's a thrill for us to invite, there's a lot of guys on stage here whose sons are currently in the Glee Club, which is a huge thrill for us to be able to welcome everybody back. And we hope we see more of you as we go forward and they share this with their friends. So we're going to sing a couple of songs for you. The first song is one that they all, well, they should know both of these, but I guess you'll know by the way their mouths are moving. The first song we'd like to sing for you is Brothers Sing On. The second song is one of the great songs that they've been in the literature for a long time, from the opera Lohengrin by Richard Wagner. This is Prayer. So we're going to break protocol a little bit here, and we have a very special presentation from one of our alums, Mr. Henry Ryder. Henry, why don't you come down here for a minute? So first I'd like to share a little background about Henry. I'm going to call up his daughters. This is Ann Ryder and Sarah Hugon. You may know they're both his daughters. Anne, you may see her familiar face. She spent her career in broadcast journalism at Channel 13 in Indianapolis. And Sarah works for IBM and recently moved back to Indiana. And so before we continue, I want to tell you a little bit of some facts about Henry. Henry grew up here in West Lafayette, attended Purdue University and the University of Michigan Law School. He was in the Glee Club from 1945 to 1948. And when Al Stewart retired in 1975, Al started the PMO board, and Henry was one of the first presidents of that board, and there's a placard in our conference room that has the names of that original board, of which Henry was a member. He practiced law for 54 years in Indianapolis. He served as Purdue University trustee from 1983 to 1989, and he was on the board of the Purdue Research Foundation from 1990 to 2004. And served as the president of the Purdue Alumni Association, in addition to many other leadership positions on non-for-profit boards in Indianapolis and around the state and nationally. Most recently in 2013, Henry was selected to receive the Legendary Lawyer Award by a panel of his peers. Now I'd like Ann and Sarah to share a few thoughts and memories of their father while he was in Glee Club.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Oldest daughter, middle child. So first, just want to say what an incredible treat, what an amazing Glee Club you have here. It was really, really a joy tonight. And I was thinking, you know, in the course of probably less than 2 hours, you know, the amount of emotions that, you know, ran through me. You know, I felt joy, definitely had a lot of laughter, shed a few tears, and I know I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only mother in the room that cried a little bit. That was just such a beautiful tribute to you. And, you know, had some nostalgia, all those things, which made me think, you know, that's really kind of the point of music. It fills us with so much emotion. It's the feeling that we get from music that I think is what makes it the universal language. I didn't always understand that. My dad is 87 years old. He was here in the Glee Club 67 years ago, and maybe even a little before that. So I'm sitting here rewinding the clock, you know, 67 years, and visualizing my dad. I know what he looked like then, up on this stage with the same exuberance as this choir. And once he left here, he never stopped singing. So, you know, every year, every week, he's been filled with music and song. That love has never left him. My dad hates bragging. Absolutely can't stand it. He would never brag on his kids in public, only in private. And so I'm sure he's kind of mortified right now that I'm bragging about it. But anyway, you know, absolute top-notch dad. He started singing to us when we were just little. My sister has a few words, so I'm going to step aside and let her talk.
You did a great job. I don't have much to say. There is a quote that music is the shorthand of emotion, and we have felt all the emotion, and the thread tonight is joy. And it gives Sarah and I joy now to be able to, and we're not going to sing it, and you can thank us for that later, but to see Dad and to tell you what you mean to us, and it's clear what you've meant to Purdue and what you mean to this organization, and we can, just like the blink of an eye, see him up here doing this, although he says this Glee Club's a lot better. Don't tell him I said that. A lot happens in 87 years, and we're lucky enough to have a father who always sees the positive side of things. One other quote that's in my mind is from the song Anthem by Leonard Cohen, and the favorite part of the song is, "Ring the bells that still can ring, forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything, and that is where the light comes in." And it still comes in, and there is great joy, and this means so much to all of us, particularly my dad.
Henry is the perfect example of excellence, leadership, commitment, service, and leaving it better than you found it. Those who have worked with Henry say that 100% of the time, Henry is a gentleman, a leader, and continuously inspires others to do their best. Henry's service to his community and passion for supporting Purdue and PMO are true inspirations to us all. We are forever grateful for your loyalty. We are so honored and proud that you are a Purdue Varsity Glee Club alum, and we are honored to induct you tonight into the Glee Club Hall of Fame.
I've got to say something. Not about me, not about my daughters. I'm talking about this group of men. Before I came down here this evening from Indianapolis, I called the only person that I know that was singing in our Glee Club back from 1945 to 1948. His name, and I just heard the name, I think, right back here, J. Peter. Who was the person back here that had the, what's your last name? J. Peter? Someone.
Peter.
Pardon?
Peter Smith back there? No, just a P.
I called J. Peter Smith, who came back from World War II in 1946, having been there since 1943, came from Indianapolis, Indiana, and he was a singer. And he got through this. And Al Stewart, when he got and joined in the things that he told about the individuals that were perfectly in World War II. He was captured twice. He was in the Battle of the Bulge, came back here, and he is a great singer. Because after we graduated, someone who recognized him and recognized what he had done had paid his way to Indiana University to get it even better. He got married with a girl from Indianapolis. They went to Broadway, and he landed in the first South Pacific. And he then stayed in that role of the outstanding singer for the rest of the 50s. And he had the head for two of them. He's still a living. I'm still a living. We're the only two. I said, I'm going to come down here and watch this group. They're going to be pounding around. I just heard him sing a couple weeks ago in Indianapolis. They'll just get these people out, rolling around each other, shooting, and all the things that go on around this thing. Boy, we stood there with our hands down back in the 1930s. Well, he said, when are you going to come down and see me? And his wife is gone, and he's gone, but he made himself a wealthy person by landing jobs in New York City after that. One of the ones that got the big people into various good spots. I'm going to call him back again, and I said, I'm sold. I'm sold with this bunch. I don't think we were any better and not as good. And these boys are going to find that this is a fraternity. Forget about the other fraternities. This is the fraternity that will hold you for your life.